Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. Wait. Did you just see that? Does it say new outbreaks were what? Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. Hello to Sailor Pika and Clearamorph. Doing a shiny hunt right now. And a new code. Make was a machine. I did see that. I think Garushia posted that in our Discord. You can get league points and various items for selling some cash. That's pretty cool. Alola to Dazzling Shell, and hello to Mick Bronze. Welcome. I just want to see what that said. I think it said new outbreaks were outbreaking or something. But I don't think so, because I've seen these already last night when the clock turned over. But as I think Sailor Pika, you had posted in our Discord, there are currently glowy raids, 4 or 5 star Dragapult or Hydreigon, I believe. What I might do, for anyone that is playing Scarlet and does not have access to Dragapult, because Dragapult is the Violet exclusive, I might do, in our Discord after this, maybe open up some invites to some raids. It won't be like on screen or anything, I'll just put the code in Discord, and whoever wants to jump in can. If you're a Scarlet player, you can get yourself an exclusive if you're interested. Mick Bronze, you're sad today? You finished your series in anime. Which anime was it? And I understand the feeling too. I've had times where, say like in video games, I've completed a game 100%, and I feel sad after I'm done because I'm like, first of all, my collar is so messed up. But I've been like, now that I've 100%ed the game, it's a fun game. It was Kirby's Adventure for the NES, or I had it for the Virtual Console. But once you 100% the game, it's done. And there's nothing more to do. And it was fun during the process, but it's like, now, there's other than, you know, I guess other than just the sheer fun of it, there's no reward for playing. And I don't know, that's what I like doing. I like the hunting for collectibles and stuff. You thought only Dragon Ball was a good anime. The one you finished today was actually really good. Dazzling Shell had Kirby's Adventure on the 3DS. Nice. Who here played Kirby and the... What is it? Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, I think it was. It was like a 4-player Kirby game where everyone could split up in all directions and adventure through the world together / separate. Get my phone ready here for our timer. Make sure to do not disturb it. That was a fun game. Felt it was a little bit too convenient, though. Whenever someone's fighting a boss, you can just call on Kirby's cell phone and the other 3 come straight to you. And it's like, you know, if I'm exploring a whole other world and I need to go help somebody, I gotta go walking all the way back to that other world to continue my exploration. Ugh. Excuse me. It was 24 episodes long. You watched it in 2 days. I think I'm not supposed to do that. Well, that's what we call binge watching, and that's what many people do when they like something very much. Okay, so on the agenda for today, I'm going to try to fight Arven again with our 4 Pokemon team, none of which I think will be permanently lost if we lose. They still have the injuries available. And And if we get that done and complete that path, I'm going to try and get another one of the ruinous legendaries. And we'll see how things go. So, I might also stop off at the school, because I want to show Miss Ryforth that we have Wo Shen now. Regardless if you completed the Starfall Street Path or not, if you clear a Star Barrage after beating its boss, you get some LP as a reward, says Dazzling Shell. That is actually interesting to know, because I'm trying to build up LP to make TMs. I have taught some TMs to some of the legendaries, too, just to like add some diversity to the types and such. And hello to Anne-Marie Hedgehog. Welcome to our stream today as I begin the first segment recording. Fix the mic there. And we're going to get started right about now. Timer has begun. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. We are here once again in the Paldea region of Pokemon Violet. I think the sun's starting to come up. And we have ourselves a bit of an idea what to do. Hey, Meowth. How you doing, dude? Why can't we feed the Pokemon? I'm so used to throwing berries and cakes at the Legends Arceus Pokemon. I want to feed Meowth. It's not fair. Anyways, we have an agenda today to tackle another main end goal of some of the paths in this game. Of course, last episode, if you missed it, we finished the Starfall Street path. Quite an interesting battle, to say the least, but we managed to pull through. And we've already done the battle we are going to attempt today for the second time. We lost the first time. We came pretty darn close, despite being like 10 levels below. And if you've been watching the series, you know who I'm talking about. But to get things started, first of all, if you're excited for some epic battle showdown shenanigans, hit that like button down below. And if you want to see what happens next after this video, is that the moon? I think I see the moon. Maybe not. Oh, that's Pokemon Center. Never mind. Make sure to join the channel or subscribe as a member, or reverse that, and hit that bell button for notifications when the new videos are coming your way. And you can also check out the link in the description to the full Pokemon Violet playlist to get caught up on what's brought us to this point. Okay, so leading the pack for today, we've got Skydive, our level 67 Quaquaval, considerably higher level than he was the first time we tackled our target for today. He has a Flying Terra type holding the Muscle Band. Am I crazy or is there no music? He's only got 3 knockouts right now. Also the Muscle Band improving all physical attacks. He is a quiet-natured Pokemon. He is still our reliable partner. He has Torrent for the ability, boosting water moves at low HP. And he's got Low Sweep, Aqua Jet, U-Turn, and Feather Dance. Yes, I've decided to go Aqua Jet just in case we need that speed priority. We didn't last time, but I would have felt a lot more secure if we had that. So I wanted to give it to him this time. Next up, we've got Armstrong, our level 66 Tatsugiri, with still the normal Terra type. I want to switch it back to Dragon, but I kind of don't want to waste the 50 Dragon Shards Hassel gave me just yet. I feel like that might be more useful for someone else eventually. But, I mean, I don't really plan to Terra or Terrestrialize Armstrong during any major battle here. He has leftovers to heal back HP every turn, and he's only at 4 injuries, which means he can survive one more and not be, taken from us permanently. He is a best friend of mine, a great friend at that. He's jolly by nature. He has Commander for the ability, which forget that. Muddy Water, Dragon Pulse, Icy Wind, and we're keeping Soak to eliminate same type bonuses from the opponent, as long as they're not water type. Next up, we've got Chi-Yu, our first legendary added to the team, sitting at 4 injuries already, which is not great, but again, it can still take a hit and not be taken from us. Fire is the Terra type. Level 61 is the level. Charcoal is the held item to boost all fire type moves. It is docile natured Pokemon with Beads of Ruin, lowering every other Pokemon's special defense stats except for itself when it's in battle. And we got Lava Plume, Dark Pulse, Hex, and Will-O-Wisp. Next up, and well, last but not least, is Wo Shen, our level 60 Ruinous Tablets legendary, holding the Wise Glasses to power up all special-based attacks. Grass is the Terra type. We have no mark for you just yet. A lax-natured Pokemon with Tablets of Ruin, lowering the attack stat of all Pokemon in battle except for itself. We've given it Dark Pulse, Giga Drain, Pollen Puff, and Stun Spore. Alright, with that out of the way, the most important thing of any stream ever is check the auction at Porto Marinata. Do we have music available? Is there music? I hear it now, okay. That was weird. We got Moo Moo Milks, we got Quick Balls, we got Tamado Berries. No, I'm thinking of Fastball. That's the Kurt Pokeball. Do you want tomato berries? Yeah, I'll get those. I'm rich. I also have to sell a bunch of stuff. I forgot. Sure, I'll join this. How high do you think we're going to go on this auction? Could go pretty hefty. Alright, starting at 2,900. I'll start 29. Also, don't forget, everybody, I have posted in the Discord server. Hello, Unknown Spike. Welcome to our live stream chat. I've posted in the Discord a reminder that tomorrow... Wait, is today Friday? Is it already Friday? Today's already Friday. Yeah, so tomorrow, the shiny auction on our Discord server is going to be for shiny Sableye. So if anybody's interested in that, you're welcome to join on over there. Tonight, I'll upload the updated lab loot so everyone sees what they're working with. And the bidding will begin tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Atlantic time. And Marie is bringing the Squirtle Squad for good luck for the auction. Thank you. So we got those. I guess we don't really need nothing else here. I want to get to the Pokemon Center. And one good way to do that is to climb up the old walls here. Nick says, keyboard added again. Hello, Unc Spike. Spike is your uncle? I didn't know that. It's funny, you never know who's related to who nowadays, right? Alright, so first things first. I'm going to sell you a bunch of my treasures. Yes, sell, please. We'll go bulk sell, of course, because that's the cool way to do it. Don't need these candies. We're going to make a good amount of money. Look at this. Treasures here. We got a couple of nuggets, Stardustes. I'm only going to sell 10 star pieces because I want to hang on to those. Those are like, see right here, they're 6,000 each. I like to give a star piece to every Pokemon for the shiny auction to give you folks not only the shiny, but a few extra Pokebucks to help out too. That's all we're going to sell. That's a nice amount of cash, 136,000. Alright, now we're going to head over to the TM machine and convert ingredients into LPs. So I've been doing a lot of the LP grinding, or ingredient grinding, let's say. So what do we have that's worth the hundreds or higher? Got a lot of Ditto Goos. I'm going to sell all but 10. Wait, plus... I'll sell 4 of you guys. Let's see what else goes for quite a bit. Nah, 120. We only got 10 Delibird presents or parcels left, though. I like doing this, this item harvesting. It's kind of fun. It's nice and relaxing. It's a cool little thing to do at the end of the day after doing a stream. Anything else sell for quite a lot that we have over 10 of? We might be done here. Yeah, so 17,000 LP though. That's not bad. Make the trade. Dazzling Shell says, Sableye was your first shiny in Pokemon Scarlet. You found it in the tunnel between Zapapico and Medali. Cool. I found mine in the cave connecting to Alfornado. That's where we're doing like a... We're grinding up... hang out. Grinding for Sableye gems, because they go for 100 LP each. And that's pretty decent. Okay, with that... We're immune to Tauros attacks, apparently. I dare you. Try it again, punk. Now, with that, we're going to head off to the school and talk to Miss Ryford and let her know, hey, we caught a second legendary. Yay. Clear a Morphka shiny Charcadet? Dude, great job, work, nice, cool. Post it in our Discord. Let us see it, if you are on our Discord. If not, we got to get you a link. I'll do that later. Alright, let's get it here to talk to Miss Ryford. Because she likes to see every time we get a legendary. Every time we get one, she's like, oh, I want to learn more. We all want to learn more. Now, you could easily tell me, but I hope that you don't. But I wonder what we get if we get all 4 legendaries for her kind of like side questy thing. Chaz, did you find any of the treasures of Ruin? Yes, I found another one. Wo Sheng, Shen, Xin, I don't know. Oh, you caught Wo Shen, the Tablets of Ruin. Dun dun. Oh, how interesting. I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. I've never seen so many wooden writing tablets strung together. It must have been an epic tale. Most excavated tablets are tantamount to graffiti or simple memos. Still valuable tools for learning about the past, but nothing like this. I can't read it, but given the length, it must be a story, yes? Or perhaps the words of a curse? If only the words weren't faded. How frustrating. These wooden tablets pique the curiosity of a king. What might have been written on them? This mystery grows ever deeper. Ah, my thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. Seeing part of history with my own eyes fills me with joy. I thank you, Chaz. Please come back and report to me again if you find more of the treasures of ruin. I will, because I'm hoping we might do just that by the end of today's stream. But right now, I have to steel my nerves and go take on a challenge, which I have already previously failed. But we are higher level, and none of my Pokemon will be permanently, stricken from our team. We're gonna have to go fight Arven again. It's gonna be an interesting showdown. I forget what he used, but even when we were 10 levels lower than him, roughly, we still made it to his final Pokemon. Now that we have level equality, let's say, things might go better for us the second time around. And on that note, let's cut over to our chatty screen. Stop the timer there. Pause. So where are we? How's my new legendary Pokemon? Says... Wait. Now that I've cleared the Starfall Street Path, the bosses of Team Star are back at their bases, says Dazzling Shell. I see. Yeah, my new legendary is actually not too bad. He hits like a tank. Actually, tanks are more defensive, right? He hits like a truck, let's say. So that's kind of nice. Where else are we at? Nick Bronch is going back into lurker mode. That sounds creepy. That's okay. Let's fix our timer here. So, we're going to fight Arven. Who thinks we'll be able to pull through? I'm okay either way. If we lose again, at least I'll know to power up my team. But, that does put a bunch of our Pokemon near permanent loss. So, let's hope for the best and hope that don't happen. Wish me luck, everybody, because I think it's best we just jump right into it now. Fix the shirt. I don't know, my collar looks weird. This is one of the new shirts I got for Christmas, too, so I haven't really, worn it out or worn it in yet, whatever you want to say. Okay, timer resumes, or sorry, recording resumes. Timer resumes. Let's do this. So I have some ideas on how to deal with our buddy. Aw, Sleepy Lechonk. So I'm going to lead off with... I'm still, even though Mobostiff kicked our butt, I still am glad Mobostiff is better now. Alright. Let's go, Arvie. Alright, you ready for a battle, Chaz? I think. We'll hope. Excellent. You're ready to go too, right, Mobostiff? Whoa. Yep, Mobostiff says he's ready. Are you sure about this? Oh, wait. No, I'll say this time. You're battling with Mobostiff again? He killed me last time. Okay, yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. My buddy here's bursting with energy. You'd never know he was so weak just a little while ago. We've already read this. Won't leave me alone. Always whining at me, wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. That's nice. We risk our safety to heal him, and his first thought is, I want to beat that kid up. It's been so long I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Even if we always lost to that student council girl, that battle fanatic one, Nimona. Alright. Here we go. Anyway, my point is there's no need to worry. We're a brand new Arven and Mobostiff, and we're feeling audacious. Or maybe herbaceous? Yeah. Let me give you a taste of what we can do. I'm still... See, okay. When I was young, I was... I don't know if diagnosed is the proper term, because that makes it sound like it's a disease, but I was, categorized, maybe, that I have a photographic memory, or it's called an eidetic memory or something, I can't remember. But basically, it means that I have a good way of remembering details and events and such, and, right now, my memory of fighting Arven was getting destroyed. So that's why I'm a little bit nervous here. Despite the fact we are nearly 10 levels above Greedent, I'm still like, eh. But, you know, we might be able to be okay. Let's low sweep. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, good start, good start, good start. Oh, we can handle that. Yeah, no prob. Just to be sure, let's Aqua Jet to take this out. I wonder if I should always start with a Feather Dance, though. If it's a physically offensive Pokemon. That might be wise. Okay, Toedscruel coming in next. I'm going to stay in, of course, not going to switch mid-battle. How fast are you? I feel like you might be quick. So Grass is good against us. Now, if I Terrestrialize into Flying, that makes us immune to ground, resistant to grass. We're currently weak to grass. I'm going to try U-turn. I don't know if we're quick enough, but we'll find out. We are quick enough. Okay, so it's probably going to go for a grass move. I think that calls for Chi-Yu to come in. Let's do that. Come on, Fishy. Your special defense drops. Nice. Oh, Spore, man. That's not good. And it's got ground moves, doesn't it? Well, in that case, you know what? We're going to hard switch into Wo-Chien. Because Spore is not effective on grass Pokemon. And if it's going for like an Earthquake or something, we resist that. And this does lower the attack stat of the opponent, too. The Tablets of Ruin ability. Earth Power. And, well, it doesn't help with the attack drop. That's special base, but still. Critical at that. Now, I don't think we're quick enough to outspeed. Let's go Giga Drain. Just get a little bit of HP back. Well, that might hurt, but you're not Poison type. Oh, but we are Poisoned. That's not fair. It's totally fair. I just don't like it. Alright, Toedscruel is done. What comes in next from Arven? I've heard that apparently Toedscruel gets has Spore, but it has an ability that makes all status moves go last or something. Scovillion. Grass and Fire. I'm gonna switch. Well, you are sleeping, but you resist both Grass and Fire. Let's get Chi-Yu back in here. I expect a Fire move coming our way. We got some Squirtles and Chaos Emeralds in the chat cheering us on. Excellent, thank you, folks. Come on, wake up, Chi-Yu. Fire Blast. I still did some. Not as much as it could have, though. I guess Lava Plume is still neutral, so unless we're quick enough to flinch, we could be. We just gotta wake up, of course. It's still your best move, okay. Not terrible. Wake up, please. Yes! Alright. Can we flinch it with a Dark Pulse? No, we can't. And you're gonna land every Fire Blast known to man, are ya? I've gotten rid of bounds. I don't want any more moon hopping Chi-Yu with us. Or Chi-Yu. I keep messing up its name. Garganacanal. Now this is the one I want to use. Okay. It's gonna go for Earthquake, I'm sure. Let's go into... Oh, Wo-Chien, you are kind of hurting. I don't remember what else he has on his team. I think we can let Wo-Chien drop if need be. I'd like to Stun Spore this if I could. I believe it's Rock and Steel. Either way, I want to try to get a fresh switch into our... Oh, it's Body Press. Oh, it's fighting! And the poison! Okay. That's okay, we can take a hit. So if we go to Skydive and go for low sweep, that should be doubly super effective. As long as I know its typings correctly. We haven't let Armstrong do anything yet, though. Let's go with that. Let's go Armstrong. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak this thing. I go for Dragon Pulses after that. So you are now water type. No, ooh, Stealth Rock could be a problem. I think that means Chi-Yu can't come in anymore. Let's Dragon Pulse this thing. You got some good special defense. But we got the leftovers. Andrew says the goldfish is going to win. Maybe? I don't know, though, with the Stealth Rocks up. We don't have any way to rapid spin those away. Okay, one more Dragon Pulse takes it out. Was that critical? No. It's painful. Okay, at least this takes out Gargano and knock him out. And there's 2 Pokemon left. Mobostiff and I forget the other one. What do we want to see? Ooh, level up for Armstrong. Nice. What's next? Cloyster. Let me just see. Yeah, Chi-Yu would take 25% damage from Stealth Rocks coming in. And what is 25% of 138? That would be 3. You know what? I think it would do just enough to take him out. The Stealth Rocks. Now, from what I remember, Cloyster is very physically defensive, but especially not as much. So Dragon Pulse should do a decent amount, I hope. Yes, I'd say so. Okay. Alright, Mobostiff comes in. We're coming down to the wire here. And of course I can't soak it because he's going to terrestrialize into Dark type. So we got double Dark coming our way. I'm going to go Muddy Water, try to lower the accuracy. Plus Muddy Water is the stronger of our 2 special offensive moves here. It has Play Rough, if I remember, though. Okay, so who should I terrestrialize? Even I'm thinking. See, the options I have are I can terrestrialize Armstrong into normal type, therefore not weak to the Play Rough. But when Skydive comes in, he is also weak to Play Rough because of fighting type. Who's got better defenses? Let's see. Defense is 130, 128. I'm going to keep my terrestrialization. No, you know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm thinking for Skydive. Although Skydive comes in, he's still going to take Stealth Rock damage. He's only going to take a little bit, though, because Fighting resists it. Okay, let's try that. Let's Muddy Water. Let's celebrate your full recovery with a glow-up. Time to terrestrialize, Mobostiff. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Here we go. Only the Stealth Rocks didn't come up. Drop the accuracy, please. That'll help us so. Ooh! Ooh, Armstrong hangs in there. Now it comes down to this. Dragon Pulse is not as powerful as Muddy Water. You see, Muddy Water is 90, 85. So it's pretty close, but Dragon Pulse will not get the knockout. But Muddy Water is only 85 accurate. So I'm going Muddy Water. We gotta hope. I mean, either way, we wouldn't have got the knockout anyway. Dragon Pulse wouldn't have been enough. Okay, Skydive, it's up to you, man. Now, I'm expecting this is going to go for a play rough against Skydive because of his fighting weakness, and he is resistant to Dark. So this is the time to terrestrialize and go for low sweep. Come on, you can do this. I hope. If Skydive can't win this, Chi-Yu gets knocked out on entry because of the stealth rocks. Ooh. Low sweep it. Yes! Alright, there's that done. Oh. Second time's the charm. Come on, everybody, cheer on our squad for pulling through that. We only lost 2 Pokemon. And again, not permanently, they just took injuries. Woo, finish, says Dazzling Shell. We were so close, Bobostiff. So close. But, Chaz, thanks, little buddy. Thank you for giving me the win. I can finally move forward with more plot. Yay. Dang. This is the strength of someone who can take down those Titan Pokemon, huh? Don't get down on yourself. You beat me the first time, man. Yeah, much as I hate to admit it, I do think we're going to need some more support. The Pokemon in Area Zero are super strong, and there are all sorts of weird machines there, too. Machines? If only we knew someone that is good with machines, you know? I'd say we need at least 2 more people. Somebody with some champion rank level skills, and somebody who can deal with crazy tech. I know who's going in. That sounds like Penny. Penny? That crazy smart hacker girl who was the big boss behind Team Star? I mean, yeah, she'd be perfect for the job. But wouldn't you go making friends with some shady character like her? It was off screen, or off screen when you weren't here, I guess. But, well, we gotta do what we gotta do. Whoever you think could be a help, just try getting in good with them. We'll see if we can't get a team together. Get in touch if you make progress. I'll do the same. Will do. Sailor Pika super chatting. For the victory! Thank you! Path of Legends complete! We just gotta do the Pokemon League completion now, but we're not quite ready for that just yet. We will get there. But at least this battle is complete. Hi, Fletchling. That calls for a pause break. We did it! We beat Mobostiff! It was close and spooky. Dazzling says, I wonder who? Hint, hint. I had a feeling it was going to be myself, Arven, Penny, and Nimona. But I was really hoping that I could get some of the teachers to go with us, too. Because, like, Miss Ryfort, for example, she really wants to go into Area Zero. And I thought, wouldn't it be neat if you finish their stories, if they all come with you? It could be, like, that would remind me of Final Fantasy 3/6 in Japanese, where you could have a whole squad of, like, what was it, a dozen or dozen and a half different characters, and you choose who's on your party at any time. That would have been cool. I mean, for all I know, maybe that happens, but it would be cool if that is a thing where you choose who's on your team. And Unknown Spike with a super chat. Thank you as well. Very much appreciated for our hard-fought victory. Clear Morph says, buy some Pokeballs ASAP if you head to Area Zero. You won't say what I can catch, just be prepared to catch. And congratulations. Thank you very much, Clear Morph. Fortunately, I did wind up getting like 70-some Pokeballs from an auction a few streams back. So I got tons of Pokeballs. But, I mean, we're not done in the overworld just yet. There's still, of course, Pokemon Center, or Pokemon League to do. And also, we got a couple more of these legends we got to pick up for our squad, which I'm going to do for the next couple segments, or at least one segment. We still got, this is only half the stream done, so we still got more to go. Alright, so let us cut back over. Too bad the gym leaders can't come as well. But Area Zero is the main story's last stop, says Dazzling Shell. Yeah, it'd be cool, like, like I said, imagine if you could pick and choose who comes with you. That would be neat. It would seem reminiscent of Black and White when you go to the Pokemon League, and before you get to battle, what was his name? Who's the champion of the Unova region? I think it starts with A. Let me know if you guys remember, but him, before you get to fight him and has already shown up and beaten him, and then Team Plasma conquers the league with their castle. But then you see all the gym leaders show up to deal with the sages, I think they are. What is that guy's name? Alder! That's it. Thanks, Dazzling Shell. I knew it started with A. I'm like, but I could not think of anything but Arven because of what just happened. Alright, let's cut back over to the next segment. I gotta mark the injuries for who has been knocked out, and then we'll get on with the rest of the venture for the day. So first matter of business is, oh, we got Hall healed up. So we know Armstrong got fainted, which means sadly you're going on to your 5th injury. So we gotta play really careful with you. And who else was it? Chi-Yu did not faint, but Wo-Xian took its first knockout. So you're still good to go. In fact, we're gonna put you at the lead, and let me check your moveset. Because I'm gonna use you primarily for this upcoming attempt at a capture. I'm gonna give you back Ruination, and we want to definitely keep Stun Spore on you. That might be all we need to do, really. And actually, no, I'm not going to lead with you. I'm going to let Skydive take the lead. Okay, so, was there anything else I was going to do first? I might have just said it and forgot it, but it's too late now. We're heading off to the Ground Blight Shrine. Now, last time we fought, was it Ting Lu, I think this was? It used, I believe it was Ruination, of course. They all have Ruination. Throat Chop, which is dark. Rock Slide, I believe, which is, you know, rock, of course. And I believe it was High Horsepower or some sort of ground move. So what I'm going to do to lead off is I'm going to lead Skydive to get off 3 of the Feather Dances. The only attack we need to really worry about is the ground move, because we resist rock and fighting, or rock and dark. Ruination could be a bit of a problem, but we'll work with that. But we should be able to get the Feather Dances off, and I forgot, I'm going to do a few more moves for you. I want to give you the tried and true. I don't have the TMs for that. One sec. Okay, I don't have Protect and Substitute. I could have made more. Well, you know what? Hang on. Since you're likely not going to leave battle once you get in there, we can Ingrain. Replace Pollen Puff, I guess. That could be an idea. And Marie, you like Penny's Evolution Squad? That was cool till it terrified me. But we still managed to overcome it. Victory Road is the last battle, the hardest of the 3 paths. I would imagine that was part of the reason I wanted to save it for last, but also just because, like, oh, we could tickle it. We don't really need to. I think that's good. But also, it feels fitting to me for the Pokemon League to be the final showdown. Okay, Armstrong, I'm going to take your leftovers for now. Give them to Wo-Xian. Change held item. Because I'm expecting you to be able to survive at least some hits with getting the opponent's offenses down. All we've seen of this opponent here is that it has physical moves. So lowering its physical attack should keep us safe outside of a critical hit. Alright. Let's do this. Touch that shrine, please. Bop. Can we get a 3rd legendary on our team? Rattle, rattle, rumble, rumble. Come on, mid and ahead. Let's do this. We can use some more support coming into Area 0. Poor. Just don't be a poor sport. Alright, immediately go for these Feather Dances without no terastallizing. And plus, once we do go into Wo-Xian, its typings are just everything except Rock Slide. So we should be okay there. Feather Dance! Drop them attack stats. Or the attack stat. That's nothing much to worry about, I hope. Dazzling Shell says to collect 999 Gimme Ghoul coins for a prize. I know what that is. I've heard the rumors, I've heard the tales. But it's not one of my main team members, so I'll hold off on that for now. It's getting spooky. But I'm going to straight up go for one more Feather Dance. Hope we don't get ground struck. Yeah, that's as low as you're going to get. Look how little that did. Now, U-turn, I'm doubting would knock you out. But I'd like to get a little bit of damage on you first of all. Better not knock you out. Okay, good. So I'm going to get a little damage, switch over into Wo-Xian. Or Wo-Shane. I don't know. I find, like I was thinking of this off screen. We have things like, you know, Main Fu and Main Xiao. And they're spelled like I-E-N. I've heard some people pronounce them Mien Shu and Mien Fao. But I think it's like chicken chow mein, the meal. So I call them Main Fu, Main Xiao. I should call this Wo-Shane, if I think about it. Ah, we resist that. Look at that. And we got leftovers. So we should be able to stay in battle quite well. Not too much to worry about. The rock slide, of course, could be a problem. Critical hits would be a problem as well. But not the worst thing. So we got the paralyzes on this guy. Squirtle cheers for good luck. Excellent. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ruination would be a bit of a bother, too. So now that you're paralyzed, I should put up the Ingrain. Kind of risky because then I can't pull Wo-Xian out of battle again. However, he does have, I shouldn't say he, it has 5 knockouts remaining to make use of. Yeah, I don't think we're at any risk of getting knocked out by this opponent here. Alright, now to start some Ruinations and drop its attack, or drop its HP down to the very low before we're going for the captures. Land these. I know they're not fully accurate, but we need more powerful compatriots, I guess. It's kind of cool. It's going to be like we're getting trainers to help us, but I'm also getting the legendaries to help us in this place as well. What do you think? Is this Pokemon going to be mine today, folks? Am I going to get a critical Ruination and knock it out? That was the name of the game last time. Critical hits for everybody. Yeah, my concern is if they Ruinate... Actually, you know what? I can see a bit of the markings on Wo-Xian right back here. See? Oh, it's gone now. What does that word mean? Someone translate that quick. Zoom in, enhance. What is it? Yeah, Ting Lu has no way to recover its HP during battle either. And it's just paralyzed, which is nice. Look how these tablets are all just like etched together. I guess Ryford was right. A lot of the tablets don't have any words on them, but there are still some remaining. Are those Hylian glyphs from the trailer to Tears of the Kingdom? What do you think? Pokeball, go! Might be too soon, but we're going for it anyway. Yeah, Dazzling Shell says, I don't think moves that do set amount of damage can crit. I know, I was just joking around. But imagine if you could get, like, critical... where Ruination does 50%, imagine if they... I guess that would only be 75%. Because critical is only 1.5 times nowadays. But back in the day, could you imagine if Super Fang could critical hit, do 100% of their current HP? A critical Super Fang just drops whatever you hit. That would be wild. Let's do this. He's getting weaker. I'm going to go for Pokeball now. I might only go for one more Ruination. Because it's already so low. Much like a Millennium Falcon Pilot. It's pretty so low right now. Oh, I forgot we can just dodge moves too. That's nice. Okay, one more Ruination. Lower it slightly ever so much more. And then I'll just keep throwing Pokeballs until... either it knocks itself out, or if worst case scenario comes to pass, Wo-Xian gets knocked out. You know what? I might do one more. I'm always scared when we're that low, though, or they are that low. There's a Z move that does 50% of the opposing foe's health in Gen 7, or more than 50%. That is, what is it? I know it's the Tapu's Yellow Devil for Mega Man. Something like Nature's Wrath, I think. I believe so. But yeah, it's always like, it's never 75% of the total HP, it's what their current HP is at. Which is still, can be quite a bit. Ow! You stomping tantrum me! And that's what that was. It wasn't high horsepower at all. But look how it can't touch us at all. We got this in the bag. Nothing to worry about. We just throw Pokeballs till we get it. Or knock itself out, which hopefully will not happen because we need more team members. Join us. That's not joining us. No critical. This is not so bad at all. So while we do this, if you folks do want to do any trading or union circling, raids going on, feel free to throw some codes in the chat, get things synced up with each other, because this is just a lot of me throwing Pokeballs at a paralyzed, weak target. Hello to Mariano Lucas. You forgot about the stream, sorry you're late. Do not apologize by any means, I have done this myself. I have slept through my own streams before, so I understand how it can happen. Okay, if this thing can keep being paralyzed without wasting PP, that's going to help us as well. Come on, buddy. Now, what kind of, like, all these Pokemon, the legendaries, do have, like, a resemblance to another Pokemon that exists. Like, I look at Woshane, and I think kind of like Magcargo. Obviously, Chi-Yu looks like Goldeen. And the other one, Shane Pao, is kind of like Persian, I find. What would this guy be? Bouffalon, maybe? Seems kind of reminiscent of Bouffalon, I'd say. That's just what I would guess, though. Come on, dude. Don't make me Ruination you again. I'm afraid you're only at 1 hit point left. I don't want to lose you. You must help us. Join your fellow legends in helping me save Area 0 or whatever we're supposed to do there. I promise to treat you right, unlike the Emperor or the King of old or whatever. Yeah, Miss Ryford said it was a king, wasn't it? Not the Emperor. How does the oligarchy work, if that's the right term? Like, when does the king become an emperor, or when did the emperor become a king, or what? Or, I don't know. Oh, come on now. Ah, my throat! Very much, I forgot to buy cough drops today. My throat's been kind of sore the past little bit. I have no cough drops, even though they don't... Of course, they're not a cure for a sore throat, but they do soothe the pain and the roughness. I like how... When did it become a thing that throat stuff became so prominent? There's the throat chop attack, there's the throat spray held item. Like... They seem to be They seem to be focusing recently on a lot of audio aspects, like how substitute now sound gets past substitutes. Throat chop can, I think it prevents sound moves after you're hit by it. So close! That proves we can get this. I just realized, you know, it'd be a really good idea if you... Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I believe throat chop means that you cannot use a sound-based attack. And if that is the case, a substitute throat chop combo will be pretty nice to make sure they can't bypass your substitute to hit you. Just get caught! Be my friend. Tomorrow is Chespin Community Day in Pokemon Go. Shiny Chespin being added for the first time, I would assume. I'm probably going to be busy editing and stuff as usual. And this Sunday, too, I'm not sure what my streaming schedule is going to be because we have our first Pokemon League event at Heroes Beacon of the new year. So I'll be there for that. But I should be back around the same time as this stream was, so I should still have a Pokemon Violet stream to do on Sunday. I think that might be the only stream I do. I might try to get more pre-recorded videos uploaded for everybody, though. Come on. Get in the Pokeball. I'll try 3 more. If they don't work, I'll try Ruination once more and hope to not knock it out. Clearmorph has level 1 Baby Tinkatink for trade with amazing stats, adamant nature. With a trade code if you guys want to do that. Oh, my timer's up. No. What do I do now? I catch this thing. Come on, get in the Pokeball. Stop it! Don't knock yourself out either. I don't want that. After all this time, all this effort and hard work. You must be mine. You must join our squad. We need help. For now, at least. Alright, is this the 72nd times the charm? Nope. Full paralysis. Okay. How many Pokeballs do we have left? Once there's 75 is when I'll do another Ruination. Look how much healing we get to do, though. I love that. Okay, now we'll try another Ruination on you. Don't knock it out. Okay, good. That probably only did 1 or 2 damage, but still. Every little bit helps. I just hope that it's still got some PP left in it. So I'm just going to go straight up Pokeballs from here on out. Let's hear some cheers in the chat. Your cheering will scare this thing into the Pokeball. I'm sure of it. If we do get this thing caught in a decent amount of time, I'll probably go right back to Miss Ryfort and see what she says about it in this stream as well. If we manage to catch it. I will also say, the final legendary is kind of legend scary because it has ice moves. Like, all of its moves, it's got ice, dark, and fighting. And those are all good against everything on my team in one way or another. Technically not Skydive unless I Terra type him into flying. But if I do, then he's weak to the ice. Every one of my legends is going to be weak to the Sacred Sword. So that's going to be another case where I use Skydive to start off with the Feather Dances, and then go into whoever else can take the hits. Come on. What time am I going to stream tomorrow for multiplayer? Same time as I usually do these streams here. So 5 o'clock Atlantic time. Just get caught, man. I don't want to use different Pokeballs. I just want to use red and white. Come on, man. Don't make me have to fight you again. Just be my friend. I'll feed you sandwiches. I'll wash that dusty old bowl you got on your head. I might let you run around a little bit. I don't know. Just join us. We're not like the mean people from the past that you didn't like. Stop hitting us. Squirtle control. Chaos Emeralds and Squirtle happening in the chat like crazy. That's the good luck charms, though, I'm hoping. Okay. Now, there's a little trick. For those of you who did not know, back in Gen 1, right up till today, when you throw a Pokeball, if you mash the B button, it works every time, like a Master Ball. I wasn't actually pushing the button, by the way. I was just messing around. And that's not true anyway. Who believed that back in the old generations? Because one of my favorite things was I read someone say that, like, if you mash the B button, or like if you push it at the right time or something, it makes a Pokeball work as a Master Ball every single time. But you gotta make sure you do it at the right moment because it doesn't always work. And I'm like, okay, if you're saying it doesn't always work, you can't say it works every time, because therefore you just proved it doesn't. Alright. We have done it. Ting Lu has been registered to our Pokedex. Ting Lu, the ruinous Pokemon. It slowly brings its exceedingly heavy head down upon the ground, splitting the earth open with huge fissures that run over 160 feet deep. No nickname, because you are who you are. Ting Lu. Alright. Congratulations to me. We're gonna pause for break. That took a while, but we did it. Okay, where am I at here? It's 5 minutes less. Cancel this. Okay, so we're gonna have 9 minutes remaining, I believe, for our... Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, let's say 8 minutes. Alright, we did it, everybody! Thanks for being patient with me while we pulled through that. And Sailor Pika got Tink-a-Tink, excellent. Dazzling Shell says, good because it's on your end, you have to leave at your time. Thank you, also saying also, way to go. And Maria applauding, Sailor Pika with Shellberts and Charizard hats everywhere. That's 3 of our 4 legendaries collected. Not bad. I'm happy with that. So, my next plan, as crazy as this sounds, is the next solo stream that I do will be me going into the Elite Four. Now, however that plays out, I don't know. We're at some... Are we at some Pokemon that are nearly knocked out? I think Armstrong is. But just to keep things interesting, the next thing I do will be going... Well, I'll be doing some grinding off screen. Or not grinding, but, you know, item harvesting. But that leads to level ups. My next objective is the Elite Four, Champion, what have you. But before we go to Area 0, I want to get the final Legend. So, technically, I'm going into the Elite Four with only 5 Pokemon. But I believe in the Pokemon we have. We can pull it off. I should probably use the vitamins, like the Carbos and Calcium and stuff, to boost the legendary stats. What do you think? I normally never do that. I like to get the stats or the EVs boosted for just natural battling. But it might be wise to get them prepared before the Elite Four. So I might actually do that this time around. Anyway, 8 minutes left. We're going to get to the final segment. I'm going to go talk to Miss Ryfort. And then I might just save it outside the Pokemon League, perhaps, just to showcase what that place looks like. I might actually want to go in just to talk to them. I know Spike says use them. Oh, use the items? Yeah, you know, it's probably the smarter thing for me to do. So I shouldn't discount that just on a whim or whatever. Alright, last timer begins. Let's begin. So first of all, oops, let's see what our new Ting Lu has in store for you and me. It had 3 hit points left. It is... Oh, interestingly enough, the other 2 had the elemental type for Terra, like fire and grass. Ting Lu here has dark type for Terra type. Nice. It is a naughty Pokemon. It's got Stomping Tantrum, Urination, Throat Chop, Rock Slide, Vessel of Ruin, lowers the special attack of all Pokemon around it. Okay, and if we look at its graph view, it's got no EVs yet. But I could do some vitamins to boost that up. And I was saying during the break here with the live stream, I might want to, yeah, see, there's like no EVs just about invested in any of our legends. I could use those proteins and calcium things, and all the feathers we bought too. And Dazzling Shell also says I can use the weights from the Delibird presents, the different things that boost your EVs. It makes you slower in battle, but it boosts that particular stat more. But if I have enough of the vitamins and such, I might just use those. And just, if we run out, we run out. Anyways, let's go ahead and head back to a particular location, that being the Eva Academy. I'm going to go here to heal up first. I got to check the size of these Pokemon, too. I want to see how big the size judge lady says these are. What if we have, like, the hugest thing? The Ting-Lu. There we go. Alright, let's heal up. I'm so glad I got 3 of the legends. Although, we're slowly losing our team. 2 of them, I think, are... No, 1 of them, I think, is 1 knockout from being gone. That's Armstrong. He's been such a team player. We can't lose him. Let me just recap how our injuries are looking. 3, 5, 4, 1, 0. And you know what? Let's do this. Oh, you're pretty sizable. Yeah, you're pretty big, actually. Follow me. Look at this guy. Look at this. This is so cool. I like it. Man, how big is he? Oh, he disappeared. I heard the Pokeball. I heard it. Okay, Ting-Lu, how big you be? Ting-Lu, eh? Let's see here. A perfectly average size specimen. Okay, I believe, you know what? I forget. How was, Chu-Yi? Check you first. I'm going to check Wo-Shane next. Perfectly average? I wonder if all these are perfectly average, then. Or wait, you know what? Could I have used a meal power? Say, Humongo power grass to get a bigger Woshane. Yeah, it says average for that too. I wonder if that's a thing. If you can actually get bigger version of them, or if they're all, call it size locked, maybe. Don't know. Let's go see what Ryfort thinks about this. We've only got one left to go, but we're not going to get that until after another noteworthy event, let's call it. Those in the live stream know what I'm talking about because I've already mentioned it. But the rest of y'all are going to have to wait until we actually get to that part of the adventure. We still got to find Sweet Herba Mystica too. Saguaro wants that. Alright, what do you think of this one? 3 of the 4. Chaz, did you find any of the treasures of ruin? Yes. Excuse me. Oh, you caught Ting Lu, the vessel of ruin? Yes, I did. Oh, how interesting. I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. Judging by its shape and size, this vessel was almost certainly not for everyday use. Perhaps it was a work of art? Or better yet, a ritual artifact housing some sort of deity? I feel that there must be some meaning behind those the horns and the designs resembling eyes. I'm telling you, it's Midna's helmet. Could it be that this artifact was fashioned after the deity's very appearance? This mystery grows ever deeper. Ah, my thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. Seeing part of history with my own eyes, blah, blah, blah. Same stuff. Alright, we only got one more to go, and then we'll see what happens with her story. For right now, I think before we end off for the stream... Dazzling Show says, if I arrive at Port Amarada before the gym leader, Kofu, you can't do any auctions. That's unfortunate, but kind of understandable, I guess. Because he's the one that kind of kicks off you doing the auctions to start with. Alright. Let's go to our Pokemon League. We're going to kick out of Messagoza pretty soon, though. You know what? I don't even need to go by this path. I've actually gone to the Pokemon Center. I can fly there. But let's just climb our way, because that's fun. Are you going to put me on the path where the exit door was? No, you're not. That actually does put us here. Hi, Gimme Ghoul. 1 coin. Alright. We are here. This is what leads us to the Pokemon League. And a bunch of fairy types. What level are they? Level 10. Could we have gotten here at any point, I wonder? Why do they have such low levels? And this is like Victory Road, isn't it? Ah, clearly not. There's no cave, like a Victory Road cave to get through to get up here. Tandemos. Okay, let's head up here to the center. We don't need to heal. Just to be safe, I'm going to let Skydive lead the way. And I'll save at the Pokemon Center, then I want to go and talk to them at the front desk and just see what happens. I shouldn't say front desk, I know they're at the front door. But I want to link to farm the Herba Mystica. Not just yet. I looked away for 2 seconds. I will say I do know about how to get the herbs, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm still, theme-wise, as far as the my story is going, I've still got ideas for what I want to have happen, and we'll get to that at some point. But anyway, for right now, we'll just save it up, and then we'll go talk to the front gate, see what happens. We still got a minute-ish. Let's see. Oh, I get you. Okay, it's a link to show who gives what type of herb. I think I've actually seen that when I was doing a little bit of research. Alright. I'm assuming we're not going to battle immediately. If we do, I'm going to stop the stream and then we'll cut back to where I just was.
Hello, Chaz! So, this is it. You've decided to face the Pokemon League. The final test you must pass to become a champion is held here in this building. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, Chaz. I look forward to meeting you again soon.
Hey! Hey! That symbol! That's the symbol that goes in the bottom corner for the loading screen. It's like a compass. Are you ready to face the Pokemon League's champion assessment? Well, my timer says no, so we're going to stop this right now. Then come back and tell me once you've readied yourself. Alright, let's run away. That's all I need to see for now. I'm not going to go into the building just yet. But I'm going to say, if you folks enjoyed today's episode of Pokemon Violet, feel free to hit that like button down below to show your support and your excitement for, I'm assuming, well, the next stream we do on Saturday will be a multiplayer stream. But, and I think I might not do a stream on Sunday, depending on how long the Pokemon League at Heroes Beacon goes for. But either way, at the very least, give me those coins. Or one. At the very least, Monday will be when we pick this up once again. But for those of you who are members, tonight I'll be doing another one of our Pokemon Legends Arceus streams, the last one for this week. Next week we'll pick up with the Pokemon Shield evening streams as well. And I'll start publicizing the Legends Arceus ones from this week for everyone to start seeing next week publicly, member or not. But for the time being, again, if you enjoyed today, hit that like button. If you want to see more of what happens next, subscribe to the channel or join as a member to hit that bell button for notifications when the new videos are coming your way. You can always, of course, check the link in the description or during the outro to the full Pokemon Violet playlist as it has occurred so far along the way. But for now, me and my squad of 5 Pokemon right now are going to be signing off. Thanking you for watching, and Professor Chaz is signing out just as I said, and I'll catch you next time. There we go. Alright. We're moving forward. Let's see. So I could have gone here ever since you got to Messagoza, but you wouldn't go towards here at this point. That's what I was wondering about the levels. It's like, you must have been able to get here at any point. Because why would the levels be so low? Emery says, if you're going to go against those people in the league, you wish me good luck. Well, that will be the next stream that we do. Like, I'll probably do a little bit of more item harvesting off screen. I have to redo my list of ingredients I need to pick up because I always like to try to have let me show you here. I might not even bother doing this anymore. Like, I used to look at, okay, I want a TM made, and currently I have, let's say, so 0 Protect TMs. I've got enough ingredients to make one as it is right now, but if I didn't, I would then, oh, I'm going to go item harvesting and get all the ingredients I need to have a TM in storage. But I think instead, I've basically gotten every Pokemon I want for my main squad in the game so far. And I think it'll come down to if there's a TM that they can learn and I don't have the ingredients for it yet, that's when I'll harvest the items. But it's going to be a big deal as soon as we have the home connectivity with this game, because, say, like, well, Shelbert might be a bad example. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to be in this region, but just say, like, Shelbert, Pikachu, my Hariyama, my Varuda, Copperajah from Shield. Once they're here and I see what moves they can get from TMs, I'm going to go on an item harvesting thing. It might not even be on screen. That could just be off-screen stuff. But either way, I want to get them as many TMs as possible so they have as much versatility in the moveset as we can possibly have. Anyways, that's kind of how things stand right now. But I do want to get more LP, and I do know certain Pokemon that give you a lot of LP for the items that they drop. Like Bombardier gives you 100 per feather. And generally, every Bombardier drops 2 or 3 feathers. So that's 200 to 300 LP each knockout. So, that's a good thing to do. If you're ever curious, too, I'll just let you know right now. I've marked out which ones give the best LP. Ditto leaves 150 per Ditto Goo. Happiny Dust goes for 150 as well. And then you got Eevee, Dratini, Sableye, Bagon, Gibble, Rotom, Axew, Larvesta, Orthworm, Bombardier, and Cloth. All of their ingredients go for 100 each. And those are all, well, except for the Axew, Bagon, and stuff. The one evolution forms like Orthworm, Bombardier, Cloth, and Sableye, and Rotom, you get 2 or 3 of their ingredient every time you beat one of them. So those are your money items right there, or your LP items. Alright, but I guess that's going to be it for now. So I want to say thank you, folks, for hanging out, tuning in. I'm going to sign off for the time being. Was there anything else I wanted to cover right now? I don't think so. I think we're probably good. But I will see you back tomorrow. Oh, don't forget, I'm going to update the lab loot as soon as we're done here. Post that on the Discord. And prepare for tomorrow morning when the shiny auction begins at 9 o'clock Atlantic time. And I'll also mention this in the Discord. I'm going to start a thing now where if an hour goes by and no one has outbid the top bidder will win it at that point. So that's going to be encouraging to have everybody checking in every half hour to 45 minutes to see, is my bid still on top? So add a little bit more urgency and fun stress, let's say, to the auctions. So basically what I'll do is, when I check in, I'll see when the last bid was made. I'll put a timer on my phone to be an hour beyond that, and then we'll see if someone has won the auction or if someone has outbid them. Alright, so Amory says, have you ever heard of a Pokemon Plus or Pokemon Go? The battery goes quickly, so you have to charge it up. I have heard of that, the Pokemon Go Plus, but isn't there also a Pokemon Go Plus Plus? I think there's a Plus Plus, a Double Plus, almost a multiplier. I think I've heard of both of those. I never did get them because it said you can just use this and tap the button to catch the Pokemon. And I'm like, I kind of want to see it though. I like the experience of looking at the Pokemon and physically throwing the ball at them. So that wasn't something that interested me personally. And when they first came out, they were bought up so fast that you couldn't even get them in my area. So I wasn't too concerned about it. But anyways, as I say, that's going to wrap up for today. I'm going to check my notifications. Professor Chaz is signing off. Thanks for watching again, folks, and your encouragement and your excitement for that battle. Both battles, I guess. And I'll catch you next time.